Hello students, this is your sir Arush. I hope every one of you is safe and doing well and taking care of your family and friends and brothers. So I believe you remember our previous online class where we have discussed about lesson 1. So today we are going to begin lesson 2. The name of the lesson, as you can see on your screen, is components of food. So I hope everyone will join me in learning lesson 2. And before starting this lesson, I would like to say that this video is going to be a little long. So I request all of you to be with me throughout the video and try to learn and try to understand what I am going to explain you. So let's begin. Components of food, page number 16. Food is our basic need. It is essential for all animals and human beings to survive. But do you know the food that we eat contains different components or nutrients? The chemical substance present in food that provide the nourishment essential for the growth and maintenance of our body are called nutrients. So in our previous video in lesson 1 we learned that there are so many parts of a plant that we eat, the leaves, the branches, the fruits, the flowers, and different animals gives us different things, milk, meat, fish. But today we are going to learn which food has which quality, which vitamins, which nutritions. And through this video we are going to learn, as you have heard in your childhood, that some foods are good for our skin, some foods are good for our brain, some foods are good for our eyes, some foods are good for our hairs. And in this COVID time we have heard so much that we have to increase our immunity. So how are we going to increase our immunity? So there are some foods which help in increasing or boosting our immunity. So let's begin. And these nutritions that are present in this food, all the food categories that we are going to learn today. Nutrients are the things that are inside the food, and different food have different nutrients. For a simple example, I can give you a little demonstration before starting the lesson. For example, we can say in our school there are so many teachers, okay, but different teachers have different ability. For example, a maths teacher can teach you maths. You can learn maths from a maths teacher. A science teacher can teach you science very well. An English teacher can teach you English. The same way the Hindi teacher, the gravity teacher, Assamese teacher, they will teach you their subjects and you can learn very well from them. But if you go to a maths teacher and ask him to teach you Assamese, then it is a little bit difficult for the maths teacher to give you that example or the idea of learning Assamese. So same way, different food have different quality, and we get those things from by eating those foods. For immunity we have to eat those foods. For good eyes we have to eat those foods only which are good for our eyes. So let's start. The components of food. All foods are divided into 7 components, and this name of the components are carbohydrate, fats, protein, vitamin, mineral, roughage or dietary fiber, and water. So let's start and let's learn what is carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are the energy giving foods. They are organic compounds of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. There are 2 major types of carbohydrate in the food, sugar and starch. Sugars are simple carbohydrate in the form of glucose, fructose and maltose. They are often sweet and provide instant energy. And starch is a complex carbohydrate. Starch does not taste sweet. It is insoluble in water. In the body, the energy from starch is released more slowly. So let's understand what is carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are those foods are called carbohydrate which gives us energy to do work, to play. And this carbohydrate has been divided into two types, sugar and starch. Sugars are those carbohydrates which give us instant energy. Instant means quick, very fast. And starch are those carbohydrates which give us energy, but we take it slowly. For example, when you are coming from outside, summer, we are very tired. What do we offer to people to drink? We offer them a cup of tea, we offer them a cup of lemon juice, and after drinking a cup of tea or after drinking a glass of lemon juice, we get energy, instantly energy. Why? Because in the tea there is sugar and in the lemon juice there is sugar. So this sugar gives us energy, very quick energy, very fast energy. As you can see, those people who are sick, who go to hospital, doctors advise them to drink Glucon-D. So what is in Glucon-D? Glucon-D is a mixture of sugar. So sugar, when it goes into our body, it gives us energy. So these are simple carbohydrate, and one is another type which is called complex carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrates are those carbohydrates which gives us energy but slowly, not very fast. So for example, you can say rice. When we are hungry, we have to eat something to full our stomach that gives us energy, and we consume rice, potato. These things gives us energy, but we do not get the energy very fast. We get it slowly, slowly, slowly. We'll get the energy, and this energy is given by starch. They are known as complex carbohydrate. So carbohydrate is of two types. First, we have to understand what is carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are energy giving food. Which foods? Those foods that gives us energy are known as carbohydrate. And in carbohydrate there are two types: simple carbohydrate, complex carbohydrate. So now we learn what are the sources of carbohydrate. There are so many sources of carbohydrate, the foods which gives us energy. For example, rice, wheat, potato, sugar, bread, biscuits, honey, etc. And in fruits, bananas, mangoes, watermelon are carbohydrates. So these are the foods that gives us carbohydrate. Now let's go to the next page. In the next page, we are going to learn about the other source, the next source. After carbohydrate, what comes? Fats. Fats are the they are also energy giving foods. In fact, they provide more energy than carbohydrate. Fat is composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Our body converts food into energy and stores parts of this energy as fats. The main function of fats are energy bank in living organism. Fats protect the delicate organs of the body. The fat under the skin acts as an insulator, cutting down heat loss in winter, loss in cold weather, in thus keeping our body warm. So after carbohydrate, there is one more type of food which is known as fats, and fats also give us energy, but fats give us more energy than carbohydrate. But the thing is that sugar give us very fast energy, then starch give us little slow, but fats, the energy that we get from fat is very, very slow. Means it is like, you have money and you are keeping that money in the bank. The money is in your bank account, not in your pocket. So if you need money, you cannot take it out immediately from your pocket. You have to go to the ATM or bank. From there you can take out the money. The same way, the energy that we are getting from fats, it's not immediately we can use it. It is inside our body stored, and it gives us very slowly we get energy from the fats. And the foods and the sources of fats are butter, ghee, milk, meat, etc. And in plant we get fats from mustard oil, groundnut oil and nuts. And one more thing to add here, that the fat in simple word in Assamese, in fat we can say sorbi. We all have fat in our body, and it also gives us energy, and it keeps us warm in cold season. Okay, so now let's go to the next page. After fat, we are going to learn about the most important one, protein. Proteins are known as bodybuilding food. Proteins are made up of simple unit, that is amino acids. Your muscle, your bones, cells, antibodies, enzyme and some hormones are largely composed of protein. They help in the repairing and tissue, blood clotting and fluid balance. We can see that some children are very thin, some are very weak, and at the same time we can see some boys or girls, they are big, they're strong. Yes or no? We have seen movies like Dangal or many types of where girls fight, or we have seen Sultan. Yes or no? You have seen all movies. Yes or no? And in the movies you have seen that these people are big and strong. And how they became strong? By consuming more protein. When we eat more protein, our body becomes stronger and healthier. It makes our muscle bigger, it makes our bones stronger. So if a child who does not eat protein, he will fall sick, he will get hurt and he will cry. But if a boy who eats more protein, if he falls also, he can bear it, he can manage it, he won't cry, and our muscles and our bones will be stronger. And sources of proteins are milk, eggs, peanut, oats, pulses. Pulses means all the dals, masoor dal, moong dal, chana dal, mati dal, all these are sources of pulses. And whole wheat. Wheat means chapati, atta, roti we consume. And products like peas, meat, fish, etc. are good sources of protein. And one more thing I would like to add here, when we consume more protein, we will grow more taller. You have seen the advertise of Horlicks in TV, taller, stronger, sharper. What is in Horlicks? You have seen the advertise, Horlicks protein. Means when we consume protein, we will become taller also, stronger also, sharper. And sharper means we will become smart, our brain will be smart. And let's look at the next component of food, which is vitamin. Vitamins are essential for the proper functioning of our body. They help in keeping our eyes, bones, teeth and gums healthy. They are enzymes that do the work. And there are many types of vitamin, and some of them are A, B, C, D, E and K, and some are water soluble, some are fat soluble. So vitamins are those things which are present in the food, and it protects our eyes, it protects our bones, our teeth, our gums healthy. Sometimes our teeth pains, our gums pain. Why? Because when we do not consume enough vitamin, our body will become weak, and vitamin are those foods that keeps them healthy. And some of the sources of vitamins are meat, fish, butter, milk, fruits and vegetables, and cod liver oil, etc. are good sources of vitamin. So we have to consume these things and for getting enough vitamin. And in the next page after vitamin, let's see what comes out in the screen. The next that comes out in the screen is minerals. So what are minerals? Minerals are inorganic salts that contain chemical elements. Just like vitamin, minerals also help our body to stay healthy. Each mineral has a specific function to perform in the body. And see, let's see. Some minerals are important for growth and repair the tissue of the body. Some minerals control chemical reaction that occurs in the body. Some of them give the blood its correct composition. Some are essential for the proper formation of both and teeth. And these minerals also play a very important role in our body. They provide us many other benefits, and these of the benefits are, let's see, one of the minerals are iron. And what is the importance of iron? Iron is essential for formation of red pigment in the blood. Means if we consume the food which are rich in iron, we will have more blood in our body. And next is calcium and phosphorus are important for the proper formation of bones and teeth. So calcium, we have learned calcium helps in making our bone, our teeth stronger. And iodine is very important. It is available, it is present in salt, and when we consume iodine, it helps in functioning of our thyroid gland properly. Thyroid gland is a gland, an organ, small, you cannot say organ, but it is available in our neck. And next is sodium. Sodium is important for the transmission of message through the nervous system and our muscles. So you have seen when a people gets very seriously like faint, if a person is fainting, in fainting, in Assamese simple word fainting means যেতিয়া মানুহ মূৰ ঘূৰাই পৰি যায়, what happens? People are taken to hospital. In a hospital, the doctor or the nurse gives them saline. You have seen that. And in the saline bottle, what is there? Sodium and sugar. A little bit of amount of sugar, but more sodium. Sodium, when it goes to our body, the blood goes properly, mixes with the sodium, and our nervous system works properly. So sodium is very important. So a lack of these minerals in the diet leads to deficiency of disease, and if we do not have these minerals in our body, we will have different types of disease. And let's see what are the sources of minerals. Meat, fish, egg, citrus fruit. And what is citrus fruit? All the fruit which are sour in taste, like lemon, orange, these are citrus fruits. And leafy vegetable, dairy products, milk products are sources of mineral. And after mineral, the next important thing which we always ignore is water. Water is extremely important for all living beings. In fact, 60 to 70% of our body weight is water. Body fluids, saliva, blood, all have water. Fluids, saliva. What is saliva? Saliva means the sticky part in our tongue. In Assamese, we can call it thu. So this is saliva, and saliva is important. Why? If we do not have saliva in our tongue, we won't be able to swallow the food properly. Amar mukhot saliva nathakile ami gilibo nwarim bhalke, food to crush koribo nwarim, and we will have digestion problems, stomach pain. So we need saliva, and this comes from water. And our blood, it is also made up of water. And what are the other functions of water? It helps in digestion of the food, transfer of nutrients. It helps in removing waste material from the body, for example urine and sweat. It helps in cellular functioning, blood circulation, etc. It forms the body fluid, for example saliva, blood. It regulates the body temperature. There are so many functions of water. If we do not consume water properly, many people even die. If we do not drink more water. And what are the sources of water? Sources of water means we get water directly, but sometimes there are some food in those vegetables, in those foods only, there are so much of water. And examples are milk, vegetable like cucumber, ami sabe cucumber tiyo khaisu, and inside there is so much of water. Fruits, juices are good sources of water. Now let's go to the next page and learn, see what is in there for us. In this page we learn about roughage. What is roughage? The portion of our food that does not provide any nutrient to our body but helps in maintaining a healthy digestive system is called roughage or dietary fiber. Roughage is necessary for proper digestion of food. It prevents constipation and ensures proper bowel movement. Roughage means those things that helps in digestion. In simple word, হজম কৰিবলৈ সহায় কৰে. So if we do not, আমি বহুত খাইছোঁ, যদি আমাৰ হজমে নহয়, then what will happen? No benefit, waste. So we have to eat roughage যাতে আমি যি খাইছোঁ আমাৰ সব বডিত হজম হোক. And sources of roughage are fruits, vegetable, whole grains are examples of roughage. Wheat products such as bread and porridge. Now we learn about something in the chart. Can you see in the chart that we have learned energy giving food are carbohydrate and fats, and their function is to give us energy. And sources are sugarcane, rice, potato, meat, fish, egg, butter, ghee, vegetable. And bodybuilding foods are protein. They help in bodybuilding, growth and digestion, protection. Sources are meat, egg, fish, cheese, pulses, beans, nuts, etc. And number 3, essential food for our body to protect ourselves from disease. Vitamin, mineral, water, roughage, they are very important, and they gives us a good health, maintains our overall, and avoids constipation. And what are the sources? Vegetable, fruit, milks, vegetables, fruits, cabbage, vegetables, these are, and fruits, as you can see, fruits and vegetables are coming many times, and these are important source of roughage. And in the next page we'll learn about something that we have learned previously, and I have done it for you. I request all of you to take out your pencil and write it in the book. Food items rich in carbohydrate, rice and potato. Food items rich in fat, mustard oil, ghee. Food items rich in protein, fish, meat. Food items rich in vitamin, fruits, vegetable. Food items rich in mineral, eggs and milk. And now we learn about balanced diet. Balanced diet is very important. It is something that we have been learning from class 1. We have been learning from about balanced diet. The diet that contains all components of body required for the body in an adequate quantity is called balanced diet. The diet which contains all the components of food required by the body in adequate quantity is called balanced diet. So simple example I will give you for understand this. You are going to school. আমি অকল স্কুল গ'লে নহ'ব, we have to take everything. We have to take our water bottle, we have to take our bag, we have to take our books, notebooks, and also in our box we have to take pencil also, pen also, rubber also, sharpener also, and scale also. Then only we are completely ready. আমি অকল নিজে স্কুলত গ'লে নহ'ব বেগ চেগ নিনিয়াকৈ. চেম ৱে আমাৰ ফুডত everything we have to be there in our food. Carbohydrate also, protein also, fat also, fiber also, roughage also. Then only it is called a balanced diet. So balanced diet, in there are so many things. Milk group, we have to drink milk in the morning or afternoon. And in protein we can take meat, bean, peas, eggs. In cereals we have to take rice, bread or chapati. In fruit and vegetable we are taking fruits and vegetable. So I am not telling you to eat all these things at one time, but from morning to night we have to consume these things together. Morning we are consuming milk, afternoon we are eating rice, vegetables, at night we are consuming rice is there, fish or egg or meat is there. So in that way we are having a balanced diet. So what is the importance of balanced diet? A balanced diet is important because it protects our organs and tissues, and it helps to work effectively. It helps in working effectively of our tissues. Without this good nutrition, your body is more prone to disease, infection, and poor performance. If we do not take balanced diet, deficiency of one nutrient may lead to abnormal developments in the body. In this COVID time, if we do not take balanced diet, we will fall sick. And if we take proper food, we will not fall sick very easily. And now we learn about deficiency of disease. Means if we do not eat certain foods, we will have some kinds of disease. Now we learn deficiency is one or more nutrients in diet causes disease known as deficiency of disease. Let's see of deficiency of carbohydrate. Deficiency মানে কমি. If we do not eat carbohydrate, আমি যদি carbohydrate নাখাওঁ, আমাৰ বডিত কি হ'ব পাৰে? We will have loss of energy. Lack of carbohydrate will lack of energy and stamina. আমি কাম কৰিব নোৱাৰিম, মাথা ঘূৰাব, weak. We won't be able to do anything if we do not eat carbohydrate in our body. And in the next part we will see that deficiency of fats. If we do not eat fat, our skin will become rough, our body will become thin, will become weak, and our liver will also become weak. And deficiency of protein. If we do not eat protein, the growing children need more protein. See the line, you can see properly. Lack of protein in the diet causes improper growth, short height, poor muscle development in children. Do you all want to become short, small boy and girl, or you want to grow bigger and taller? So So for that you have to consume protein, and deficiency of protein leads to a disease called kwashiorkor. Proteinor komi hole eta bemar hoy, and the name of the disease is kwashiorkor. Look at the picture, the boy is suffering from the disease kwashiorkor, where he is crying, his body is paining. So we need to have protein in our body. And what is malnutrition? Now we are getting something: malnutrition. Malnutrition is the ratio of fats carbohydrate that diet should be 1:1:4. People who do not get enough nutrition to eat this from, they suffer from malnutrition. Means malnutrition mane pustikor komi, amar body enough vitamins jeta napai, that is called malnutrition. So a simple example, again example, you are coming to class, and in the whole day we are taking 7 period: English, math, science, SMS, Hindi, gravity, computer. But you are doing first period and second period, after that you are going home. So what will you learn something? No, you will learn only 2 subjects, but remaining subjects you will not learn, and in those subjects you will become weak or you might fail. So we need to learn all 7 subjects. The same way in malnutrition, we have to not to suffer from malnutrition, we have to eat all those foods. Now we learn about the deficiency of protein, carbohydrate and fat is known as protein energy malnutrition. PEM, it leads to marasmus. Marasmus is a very dangerous disease where child and children are very weak, where they do not get to eat enough food. So to give them enough food, we have to eat all the different types of foods that is present and available. So we have to consume all the food sources. Now deficiency of vitamin. Deficiency of vitamin also causes deficiency disease. The following table lists of the sum of the vitamins and functions and deficiency disease and symptom. So the green leafy vegetable, if we eat green leafy vegetable, they have what vitamin? Vitamin A. Green leafy vegetable are sources of vitamin A. They keeps our eyes and skin healthy. And if we do not eat it, what will the disease will have? Night blindness. Ami rati nedekhim bhalke. And symptoms are dryness of eyes. And vitamin B1. What are the sources? Eggs, whole grains, sprouts. And it helps in digestion and maintains our nervous system. What is the disease? If we do not consume vitamin B1, beriberi. And what are the symptoms of beriberi? Inflammation of nerves, digestion problems. Inflammation means big. Amar bhori bikhabo, hat bikhabo. Digestion problems, heart abnormalities. Buku basically heartbeat bahut hobo, okoman dorile bhagor lagibo. So these are the symptoms of vitamin B1. And tar pra basibo kane we have to consume eggs, grains, sprout. And vitamin B2, what are the sources? Eggs, milk, green leafy vegetable. And it keeps our skin and mouth healthy. And deficiency disease, skin disorder, salor bemar hobo jodi if we do not consume vitamin B2. And symptoms are irritation of eyes, intestinal disorder, hozom hobol digdar hobo, and inflammation of tongue, jibha bikhabo ketiaba. And vitamin B12, the source is meat, formation of red blood cell, anemia, pale leg skin and stamina, frequent headache. Amar horirot vitamin B12 komi hole amar horirot B12 তেজ বনায়, আৰু যদি তেজ নাথাকিব anemia হ'ব. Anemia means শক্তিৰ কমি হ'ব, মাথা বিষাব, মূৰ ঘূৰাব. So we have to consume meat. And in the next page we will be learning about vitamin C. Vitamin C are the sources of citrus fruit, lemon, orange, tomato, and it helps in keeping our teeth, gums, joints healthy. And the disease is scurvy. It helps in loosening the teeth, weakness, pain in the limbs, athut bikhabo, jointot bikhabo, and that dhila hoy pori jabo if we do not consume vitamin C. And vitamin D is important. Sources are milk, fish and egg, and also sunlight. Sunlight is very good source of vitamin D. That's why we say that joldi uthibo lage, rodor pohor lobo lage. It gives us vitamin D. It helps in the growth and bones of the children, especially for small children. You have to take sunlight in the morning, not now, not afternoon, in the morning. It makes our bones stronger. Aru jodi ami nolo, we will suffer from ricket. Ricket is a disease where the bones are weak. Kisuman manhe khuskaribo nware bhalke, we have seen their bones become weak because they suffer from rickets. And vitamin K, its sources is spinach, cabbage. It helps in blood clotting. And this disease suffer from hemorrhage, excessive bleeding. Vitamin K khale amar horirot bahut tej hobo, aru amar hat kati golo, tej ulai golo, it will protect us if we eat vitamin K. And sources is spinach, paleng hak, cabbage, or any other green vegetable, any green vegetable. Now we learn about minerals. Milk and vegetable are good sources of minerals. They strengthen our bone, and disease will be rickets in children and brittle bones. Brittle bones মানে ভালকে হাৰ্ডিবোৰ মজবুত নহ'ব, কমজোৰ, weak, and bleeding of gums, bleeding of weak teeth and bones. And another mineral is phosphorus. Phosphorus is available in dals, all the dal that we eat with our food and milk. It strengthens our bones and teeth. And same rickets in children and weakening of bones. It shows that vegetables and dals are so much important for us. And in the next page, we are going to learn about iron. Iron is very important. Without iron, we will be suffering from loss of weight, feet, body fatigue, white nails. আমি কমজোৰ হৈ যাম, মূৰ ঘূৰাব, আমাৰ ওজন কমি যাব, ক্ষীণাই যাম. And we have to consume more iron, and iron is in meat, pulses, green leafy vegetable. It helps in red blood cells. আমাৰ শৰীৰত তেজৰ বৃদ্ধি হ'ব. Iodine is present in fish and salt, required for proper functioning of the thyroid gland. Disease is goiter and enlargement of the thyroid gland. Mental retardation, retarded growth, ভালকে আমাৰ growth নহ'ব, development নহ'ব. কিছুমান we have seen some students বুলি ক'লে ভুল হ'ব, we have seen some people, কিছুমান মানুহ থাকে যোনবোৰ ডাঙৰ হৈ গ'ল বাট এতিয়াও অকৰা হৈ আছে, বুজি নাপায় কথাবোৰ ভালকে, yes or no, মানে অকৰা বুলি ক'ব পাৰি. So that is an disease suffering from goiter or because of lack of iodine, and for that we have to consume fish and salt. And the next one is sodium and potassium. The salt and most food items have sodium and potassium. It gives us it. Without it, we will suffer from dehydration. Body hukai jabo, muscle and weakness. So we have to consume this. So sodium. And now we learn about deficiency of water. Water is essential for proper functioning of our body. Excess loss of water leads to a condition called dehydration. আমাৰ যেতিয়া শৰীৰত পানীৰ কমি হৈ যায়, you have seen few days ago when there was no rain, গোটেই গছ শুকাই গৈছিল, all trees and plants, small plants are dying. Same our body, inside our body there are so many organs, our eyes, our stomach, digestion system, liver, kidney, and if we do not drink more water, our body will also dry up and we will fall sick. But I am not telling you to drink one jug water at one time. আমি যদি এক বাল্টি পানী গছত ঢালি দিওঁ, সৰু গছটো বেছি পানীতে মৰি যাব. So we have to drink little 1 glass water in the morning when we wake up. At 10 a.m. 1 glass, 12 p.m. 1 glass, after eating lunch 1 glass, evening 1 glass, at night 1 glass. So তেনেকৈ আমি দিনটোত ভাগ ভাগ কৰি we have to drink at least minimum 6 glass of water we have to drink every day. Minimum বুলি কৈছো, maximum means you can drink up to 10 glass, 12 glass. The more you drink water, it is good for your body only. Obesity is one more disease that we are going to learn now. Obesity, and before obesity we are seeing the one paragraph. Dehydration causes loss of salt and leads to weakness of the body. Oral rehydration solution can be given to patient and recover from dehydration. Have you seen যেতিয়া মানুহৰ খুব বেছি পেট চলে, weak, then the doctor gives us ORS packet, yes or no? ORS খালে আমি গাত জোৰ পাওঁ, আমাৰ পেট চলাটো কমি যায়, because in ORS there is sodium, potassium, and we mix it with water. So we have to drink more water, otherwise we will become weak. And the other is, now we learn about obesity. Obesity is something when we eat too much food. Obesity means being too much food. Being too fat is not good. The excess weight puts extra pressure on the heart and increase the chance of person developing heart problems. And the excess fat also causes the problems of high cholesterol. This slows down the flow of blood. In this entire lesson we are learning about eating food. We have been learning, but the one thing is that if there is no water, what will happen? Plants, trees will die. But when there is flood, so much of water, then also plants and trees will die. Means বেছি হলেও বেয়া, কম হলেও বেয়া. So we have to eat food, but it's not like আমি ৰাতিপুৱা মাংস বিচাৰিছোঁ, আফটাৰনুনো মাংস বিচাৰিছোঁ, ৰাতিও মাংস বিচাৰিছোঁ. It's not like that. We have to eat, but not a lot. যিকোনো বস্তু, whatever the thing, we have to eat in limit, not more. বেছি খালে we will become obese, and obese means fat, and fat হলে we will suffer from heart problem, heart attacks. আমাৰ bones weak হৈ যাব, খোজ কাঢ়িব নোৱাৰিম, দৌৰিব নোৱাৰিম. So we have to eat in limit, and this is your lesson 2. Now I will help you to do some of the questions. Follow me and take out your pencils. and this match the following. As you can see, vitamin A, here I want to like tell you one thing. Here it is little bit complex. You have to see vitamin A is going to number C, night blindness. Okay, vitamin A কমি হলে আমাৰ night blindness হয়, ৰাতি নেদেখো, that is correct. Vitamin B, you will see vitamin B কমি হলে আমাৰ হ'ব anemia. Anemia means lack of blood, আমাৰ শৰীৰত তেজৰ কমি হ'ব. So vitamin B also goes to anemia. Okay, now vitamin C is going to number E, scurvy, ছালৰ বেমাৰ হ'ব vitamin C নাখালে. Lemon, orange. Now you will see number 4, iron is also again going to number B, anemia. Means anemia answer is going to vitamin B also correct, and number 4, iron is also correct of anemia, because iron is also lack of iron means lack of blood or komi. So vitamin B is going to number B, anemia. It is correct, and number 4, iron is going to again anemia. 2 question, same answer. Vitamin B also anemia, and number 4, iron is also anemia. So both are correct. And number 5, calcium. Now here you will see question is 1 but answer is 2, means calcium helps in our making our bones stronger. So calcium or komi hole howa bemar to ki hobo, number A, ricket নামৰ এটা বেমাৰ হ'ব যদি আমাৰ ক্যালসিয়ামৰ কমি হয়, হাৰ্ডি কমজোৰি. So calcium will go to number A also, it is correct, and calcium will again go to number D, osteoporosis means হাৰ্ডিৰ কমজোৰি, বয়সৰ লগে লগে আমাৰ হাৰ্ডি কমজোৰ হৈ যায়. So we need more calcium, so calcium will go to number D also. So here you have to see it very properly. Some questions are and answers are going twice, so look at the picture properly and write it. And if you have any doubt, message me, call me, I am available. What is PEM? Protein energy malnutrition. And what is obesity? Obesity means being too fat. And here in the next page we are going to learn about the tick the correct answer. I would like to request you to make your mobile straight if it is difficult for you. So scurvy is the cause due to lack of vitamin C. Kwashiorkor is a disease due to lack of, what is the answer? Protein. Calcium is a mineral, number B. You have to write also. Iodine is used to test the presence of starch in food, number C. Overeating causes obesity, number B. Fats are energy giving food, true. Absence of particular vitamin and mineral can cause a deficiency disease, that is also true. And after that, vitamins are bodybuilding food, false. Protein are bodybuilding food. The balanced diet contains all the nutrients in proper amount, true. 50% of our body is made up of water, false. It's not 50%, more than 50%, 60 to 70%. And filling the blanks, deficiency of iodine leads to goiter. Goiter is a disease. Goiter এনেকুৱা এটা বেমাৰ হয় য'ত আমি দেখিছোঁ টিভিত কাৰোবাৰ ডিঙিটো বহুত ফুলি যায় বেলুনৰ নিচিনাকৈ. দিছ ইজ এ ডিজিজ যেতিয়া আমাৰ বডিত আয়োডিনৰ কমি হয়. Deficiency means komi. Dash are bodybuilding food, protein. PEM, protein energy malnutrition, is caused due to deficiency of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. And in the next page we are going to learn about this thing. Deficiency of water may cause dehydration, and carbohydrate consists of, carbohydrate দুটা বস্তুৱে থাকে, sugar and starch. এতিয়া সবে যদি বুজি নাই পোৱা what is starch, মই starch সিম্পলত বুজাই দিছোঁ. Sugar মানে সবে বুজি পায়. Starch means এটা আঠা নিচিনা বস্তু, ভাতত যেনেকৈ মাৰ থাকে সেইটো হ'ল starch. আৰু আলুটো যেতিয়া আমি কাটো, আলুৰ পৰা যে ৰস ওলায়, কেতিয়াবা আলুটো কাটিলে আলুটোৰ ভিতৰত আমি যে ফুটা কৰোঁ, আলুৰ পৰা ৰস ওলাব, that is called starch. Okay, disease, name the following. Disease caused due to lack of vitamin K, hemorrhage, তেজৰ কমিৰ বেমাৰ, vitamin K নাখালে তেজৰ কমি হ'ব, and the disease name is hemorrhage. So we have seen in TV, newsত কয় brain hemorrhage হয়, so this is hemorrhage. Disease caused due to lack of phosphorus, rickets in children. Disease caused due to lack of sodium and potassium, paralysis, খোজকাঢ়িব নোৱাৰা হৈ যাব যদি if we do not consume sodium and potassium. Major food group, carbohydrate, protein and fats. Disease caused due to lack of vitamin B2, skin disorder. And these are short question answer. Water, carbohydrate, water, vitamin, water, protein, water, mineral, water, fats. These are all available in the book. You have to write it down. Write it down in your notebook, science notebook. Okay, these are very easy. I can give you, but if I give here, the video will be 1 hour. Okay, so I am trying to, these things you can do. You are class 6 students. And next page, you can see page number 28. Food, a basic need. sugar, instant energy, milk, animal fat, protein, bodybuilding food, and number 5, mineral, inorganic salts. This is page number 28, and in page number 28 only below there is a big box which we are going to do, and this is also page number 28, and this is very important. You have to do it very nicely how I am doing in the book. You see it, pause the video and write it properly. Vitamin A, sources, corpora pi. Source means corpora pi. Fruits, fish and carrot. Function mane ki kam? Keeps eyes, hair and skin healthy. Deficiency disease. Deficiency means komi hole. Vitamin A komi hole ki bemar hobo? Night blindness. Aru symptom mane tar lokkhanbur ki dryness of eyes, soku hukai jay. Vitamin, and next one is vitamin B1. Sources is eggs, whole grain. Helps in, aids in digestion, function. Disease likha ase, deficiency is beriberi, aru symptom hol inflammation of nerves. Vitamin C. Sources orange, lemon and tomato. Function, keeps teeth, gum and joint healthy. Deficiency disease, scurvy. Symptom, weakness, pain in the limbs. Vitamin and minerals. Vitamin K. Sources are spinach and cabbage. Function, helps in blood clotting. Deficiency disease is written hemorrhage. Aru symptoms, excessive bleeding. Vitamin mineral iron. Sources cereals and pulses. Function, helps in formation of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is something that is present in our blood. Deficiency disease, anemia. Symptom, pale body color. Next is iodine. Sources are fish and salt. Its function are required for proper working of the thyroid gland. Deficiency disease, goiter. And symptom, enlargement of thyroid gland. And the last one is vitamin and mineral, sodium and potassium. Sources are salt and most food items. Maintains body's water balance. Deficiency disease, body and muscle weakness and paralysis also. And symptoms are general weakness. Pause the video here, write it down how I am writing properly, correctly. Alright, when the school reopens, I am going to check everyone's book. And in the last page, page number 29, we are going to find about the last one. This is some things asking us present or absent. Starch, fat, protein. So milkot starch ase ne? Absent. Fat, present. Protein, present. Present ase. Potato starch ase ne? Yes, present. Fat ase ni? Absent. Protein, present. Okoman protein thake. Vegetable protein খুব কম থাকে but আছে, so আমি absent লিখিব নোৱাৰো, very little present, so we are writing present. Wheat starch আছে, present. Fat is also present, protein is also present. Oiলত starch নাথাকে, absent. Fat present, protein absent. Cooked dal, starch absent, fat present, protein present. Egg, starch absent, fat present, protein present. Eggot fat আছে, fat ক'ত থাকে? ভিতৰৰ পাৰ্টটো, yolk, yellow part, and protein is in the white part, albumin, present. Bread, starch is present, fat present, very little, I am writing it little. Fat in bread there is fat but very little. And in protein is there, yeah, no doubt, present. Apple, starch absent, fat absent, protein absent. Fruits, there are some fruits where fat is also not there, protein is also not there, starch is also not there, because we know in fruit we will get only vitamin and minerals only. So this is page number 29. So this is where your lesson number 2 finish, and I hope you look at this video, though the video has become very long, 42 or 43 minutes, but in our classroom also we do a class of 45 minutes, so it will be okay for you to look at this video, and I will be uploading this video in YouTube, so you can see it again and again and go through this video, learn, write it down in your books, do the question answers yourself. Any doubt, call me whenever you need. Till then, you stay safe, take care of your family, take care of your mother, father and brother, sister especially, and I will be seeing you. Till then, have a good